Hello folks, thanks for tuning in. I hope you're all able to get out and about and have a stroll through a park somewhere nice and green, get a bit of sun on your face, some breeze on your neck. I'm here to start a new YouTube channel that is all about sharing my thoughts and my education on investments, particularly to do with property. For the last year, through COVID, through lockdown, I've been making it my mission to learn as much as I possibly can how to improve my abilities to find good deals and what a good deal actually is. And that is quite often very different to the usual, I just want the biggest discount available. And that's the first point I'll touch on, is that there are 4 levers of profit that you can get from a property, and discount is only one of them. Discount you can only get once, but the long-standing cash flow will be dependent on the actual property itself. So you can get a discount on something that doesn't really cash flow very well. That's not going to be helpful. And you also want something that will appreciate in capital enough so that you can refinance it at the end of a 2-year, 3-year or 5-year fixed arrangement. You want that to happen so that in the future you're not stuck in a situation where the rent is no longer able to cover the stress test, which is the most important thing that the lenders look into when they lend you money. The stress test is the equivalent of your affordability test when you actually go for your own mortgage, for your own home. And the thing is, when you are an investor, you buy a property so that somebody else is actually paying the rent. That rent figure needs to cover all of your expenses, and in the eyes of the lender it needs to cover their risk assessment, and that is usually to safeguard if mortgages are to perhaps jump. It's not to say they will, but perhaps they might jump up in the next 3 to 5 years, upwards of 4% to 5%. I say 5.5 is the most conservative I've seen recently, and that the rent figure needs to be not only double the mortgage figure that you'd be paying out, but another 25% on top of that. So 125% above your monthly interest on the mortgage needs to be where the rent is comfortably sitting. So these are the things to bear in mind when you're actually looking for a good deal. Discount is a cherry on the cake, but a discount without the cake is no deal at all.